You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, GH viewers. It is Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly prediction edition. I've got 5 juicy predictions, one for Drew, one for crazy Heather Weber, another for Curtis, another for Ava and Sonny, and another for Pikeman. You haven't heard that name in a while, right? I'm going to unpack all 5 of these predictions for you. And as always, they are based on recent episode activity and confirmed General Hospital official spoilers. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Now let's jump right into this prediction edition for General Hospital. My first prediction, I think Drew is going to face some backlash maybe he didn't anticipate. So on Friday, we saw him fire Nina. She was fighting back, but then he basically blackmailed / leveraged her into signing a resignation. Then he handed Crimson over to Carly. And that absolutely iced Nina's cake. She is, I think, going to have an aneurysm on Monday's episode. But the bottom line is, yes, this was a perfect move for payback on Nina, no doubt. Take something that she loves. That's fine. But Carly has no experience in publishing. She has no experience with high fashion. Based on her wardrobe, she doesn't have a sense of high fashion. And mind you, that's about the character. I know that the costume department dresses her, but she's not a high fashion girl. Ava Jerome, sure, put her in charge of Crimson. She has style. Carly, not as much. All right. But I know he knew that putting Carly in charge at Crimson would be what would hurt Nina the most. That's why he did it. But Carly has almost strictly hospitality experience. Running Bobby's, running Kelly's, that's hospitality. Running the Metrocourt, that's hospitality. That's been the bulk of what she's been doing the last, 2 decades? At any rate, Drew might face some backlash in the form of staff walkouts. Advertisers might bail on him for taking away someone that had made the magazine an amazing success and putting it in the hands of someone with absolutely no experience in either fashion or publishing. Jax may call up angry. I don't think we're going to see him or anything, but at the same time, no matter all the backlash, all of this, I don't think Drew is going to step back. I think he is in a blind rage and he is going to stick to what he has decided unless somebody finds a way to shut him down. But I definitely think he's going to face some backlash over this decision. But I know it was pretty funny to watch. All right. My second prediction, I think Heather Weber may break out of Pentonville prison to chase Nicholas and try to get her baby grandson Ace back. So there's 2 spoilers about Heather Weber this week. On Monday, Esme Prince goes to see her horrible mother, Heather, at prison. I'm sure she's going to be distraught and tell her that her baby daddy stole the kid and he's run off to heaven knows where. Heather's not wealthy or anything, but she may know a lot of criminals given her criminal past. So maybe she can help Esme out. I don't know. And then on Wednesday, there's another spoiler where Laura is talking to Heather, and that is just wild and crazy. So I wonder if Laura is going to ask Heather if she knows that Esme has her memories back, or if she does. I mean, of course, Heather does know, and she told Esme to keep that tucked away. So Heather's not going to give anything away to Laura. I think Laura's wasting her time talking to her. But we do know that Heather used to routinely break out of maximum security Darkham Asylum. So I'm quite certain she could find her way out of Pentonville. And if Heather goes chasing Nicholas, I don't think he would come out of it alive if she found him. Might be a fun showdown to watch, but Heather does love her daughter, so we'll see. My third prediction, I think Curtis Ashford is going to be walking again soon. He just had that experimental surgical procedure, And then Tuesday spoilers say Curtis is waiting for test results to see how the surgery went. It's not like they cut into your back and then all of a sudden you can stand up. But I feel like sooner rather than later, we are going to see Curtis on his own 2 feet, strong and tall again, and really happy that his ordeal is over. I feel like he is going to get a happy ending. He deserves a happy ending. You know who else deserves a happy ending is Taggart. And I'd like to know where he is while we are discussing Trina's daddies. I don't know if we're ever going to see him again. I like Riel Andrews, and I kind of felt that his character got a disservice with this Curtis being Trina's dad thing. However, I know a lot of you guys still wonder if Curtis really is her dad, because remember, Selena Wu offered to change the paternity results for him, and he said, no, thank you. But she might have done it anyway. So they may never go back to it, but it's always in the back of my mind. All right, our 4th prediction. I wonder if Ava, Jerome, and Sonny Corinthos are going to cross lines. There's a Friday spoiler for January 26th that says Ava makes plans with Sonny. Now, I don't think they're making plans to get into bed or anything, but when Sonny gets upset, he makes really, really bad choices. Sometimes he makes really bad choices where Ava is concerned. If you don't remember, Sonny and Ava had crypt sex, and that's how she got pregnant with Avery. They only did it once, and it was right after a funeral. I'm trying to remember whose funeral it was. Maybe it was one of Jason's many, many, many funerals. I don't know, because they were at the cemetery. And they wound up in the crypt, and things got handsy and kind of rough and violent between them. And then they did the deed, and then bam, she's pregnant. And then we had that whole debate of whether it was Morgan's baby or Sonny's baby. So I just wonder, with Ava and Sonny under the same roof and him in one of his, very upset states. I mean, Ava is really good friends with Nina, so I don't think she would intentionally hurt her friend. But if she has a few martinis in her, all bets are off. All right, my 5th and final prediction in this prediction edition for General Hospital is that the Pikeman threat returns just in time for February sweeps to kick off. Last week, we saw Jordan Ashford kidnapped by men in suits. And she's loose, it seems, because by Thursday, Jordan needs help from Brick, unless she contacts him while she's still being held captive. We'll have to wait and see. Why is the deputy mayor calling a mob tech guru? I don't know, but I'm always happy to see Stephen A. Smith on my small screen. Actually, it's a pretty big screen, but you know what I mean? As opposed to a movie screen, it's a small screen. So yeah, I feel like this might be Pikeman. Brennan got arrested and scooped up pretty quickly and easily, but he has too much power to let the local cops do him like that. I don't think he's nearly done. So we'll see how it goes. That is the entire General Hospital Prediction Edition. Please click subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely drop your comments, whether you agree with my predictions, disagree with them, have a different idea. Drop that. I love reading your comments and your thoughts about General Hospital. This is Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I'm always here 7 days a week talking GH with you guys, so come back soon. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.